Continue our efforts here to try and get Kansas Cityans to work. Tomorrow, we'll hold the third of our Workers Wanted big recruitment event. This one is in healthcare, nearly 700 jobs, and we have a special guest with us today with one of the hospitals taking part, Truman Medical Center. We have Senior Director of Employee Enrichment, Marcos De Leon. Thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having me, Krista.
Well, 241 jobs at Truman Medical alone. That blows my mind. Open right now.
That is correct. It may seem as though there have been a shortage of jobs out there, and there are for many people.
Yeah.
There's no doubt, but the healthcare industry continues to stay very active and strong and growing, and we're experiencing that.
We've heard that a lot. Tell me what sorts of, why do you think it's been, you have that many openings? Is it tough to sometimes staff people with a little more experience?
Yeah, that is correct. What we've experienced the past few years with this economy is that those that often make moves or have made moves in the past to, say, either grow in their roles, make more money, whatever it may be, have decided to not be as risky and sit.
Wow.
So there's not as much movement as there might have been in the past.
So we're talking about the higher level, maybe more certified nurses or that sort of thing, but you have openings from everything from someone who wants to get their start in, say, the kitchen or maintenance. Let's highlight a couple of the jobs. I know that we talked about a few we could highlight as sample jobs you have open right now.
Yes, that's correct. Although we have a number of positions open, we're going to take a look at 3 jobs ourselves and would like to highlight 2 that are actually in direct patient care. One would be a physical therapist, one that provides physical therapy services to our patients and clients. The second would be also in direct patient care, clinical nurses or RNs. The registered nurses have many opportunities in a hospital because of the complexity of the industry in itself, so a number of opportunities there. And the third position is going to be in environmental tech services. It's a support service. Those that actually keep the hospital running in a clean, neat, and orderly fashion. We really have had and continue to have openings in that area as well.
And I know that sometimes the terminology changes. If someone's been in the industry for a long time and they maybe recently found themselves laid off, when you say to me environmental services tech and I read the description, I kind of thought of a maintenance guy or a maintenance woman who helps to kind of just maintain everything in the hospital. Would that be terminology they might be recognized if they're newly unemployed, perhaps?
Yes, to some degree. It's very often that we change titles and all, but because of technology and because of where we are in this day and age, you have to keep up, the titles have to keep up with the actual job responsibilities and skills that are necessary.
That makes sense, and I know that we're featuring 4 hospitals tomorrow, and I know that sometimes you're in competition a little bit for the more qualified, higher level candidates. Why Truman Medical? Why would you say someone ought to be thinking of you, say, if they're considering a change or they're considering a new career?
Well, certainly. Myself, recently new to Truman, I can tell you a great story about why I have joined Truman. But in addition to Truman being named recently as one of Ingram's Magazine's best places to work in Kansas City, it's a wonderful place to work. There are an array of benefits are offered, and not just to the point of benefits, but we truly believe in investing in our people. We've created a corporate academy to help them grow in regard to their professional and personal help and growth and development.
You know what that means? So we've got it on our website. We've got a list of the 4 hospitals taking part, a little about them, and then links to their specific pages with their specific job openings, including Truman Medical. We'll have our recruitment event tomorrow in healthcare, real recruiters with real jobs. You can log onto our website right now, look through those openings, and then tomorrow morning get your chance to potentially talk to a recruiter. We'll give you the number starting at 6 a.m. Thank you, Mark.